In this video, we will be going over starting seedlings indoors during the end of the winter just before the spring. Depending on your growing zone, you can start this either in February or March. You can use a simple seed planting kit, such as ones here that we can use peat moss or organic matter, or these pressed ones that come in the store that are dry. These are convenient because they're supposed to be less mess, but I find that the stuff inside of them is just not as good as using natural organic compounds that are not compressed and dried out. I like using the fresh bag stuff and mixing it with perlite myself. So once you mix them in and fill in your seed starting kits, you can go ahead and put 1 to 2 seeds in per pod, just in case one doesn't grow. If they all grow, then lucky you, you have a choice of the healthiest ones. As you can see here, after just 3 hours, you can see the plants waking up from overnight to daylight, or with grown with a LED or fluorescent tube growing bulb, a glow light. Alright, once they get up to size, then you can take solo cups or any other type of styrofoam or plastic cup and pop holes into the bottom of it so that it can drain. Because if it doesn't drain, it will grow mold and it will actually kill the plant. So just about 2 or 3 should be enough, and then once you do that, you can go ahead and start transferring your seedlings into this dirt. I recommend doing this after about a week or so, when the plants are about 1 to 3 inches tall. Anything smaller than that would be too harsh of a plant shock for them. It might kill them. So give them time to grow just enough so that they outgrow their seed starting kits, and then gently plant them in these cups, as you see here. In case you're wondering, these are Roma, also known as plum tomato seedlings, as well as beefsteaks. You can use any kind that suits you, but I'm doing these earliest as they take sometimes the longest to get started. You can also do anything you wanted, but you want to wait later in the season to start things like zucchinis and snow peas, but anything else you want to do. The tomatoes usually take the longest time in my area to grow from seed, so I start them extra early. Once you have your overcrowded seed starting kit separated into individual cups, then you can either put them in a doorway or window that gets natural light, or keep them under a grow light. If you have the luxury of having your own greenhouse, as I do in my backyard, because I built it from scratch, which you can actually see the full plans and instructions down in the description below, a full how-to do-it-yourself greenhouse build that costs under $100, and it's very simple. One person can do it by themselves. So be sure to check that video out. So as you can see here, I put the now 2 to 3 inch seedlings in my greenhouse and let them flourish. I feed them natural plant food. Sometimes I give them Miracle-Gro, and here I'm giving them CO2 inside a tank laying around. The plants love CO2, so that it helps boost their ability to grow bigger. So as you can see, the seedlings are about almost a foot tall, and it's perfectly fine. Over a foot tall, then you want to take them out of those little styrofoam cups, and that's when you plant them in the ground. Here it is about mid to late June, and all those seedlings are now completely flourishing. And I got this really early growing season and early harvest due to the fact that I started them inside my house and then put them in the greenhouse as soon as possible. If you're worried about like frost, usually the greenhouse combats that. If it is going to be several days of freezing, then you have to put some kind of heat source in your greenhouse or bring them inside. Luckily, we were fine even with snowstorms, that it didn't even bother. The greenhouse was just enough to keep the seedlings alive. Almost every plant in this garden was grown from seedling except for these 2 citrus trees and the strawberries, which I purchased. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you can stay updated on all the newest videos.
Dans la rue.